President Trump's closest aides believe the commander-in-chief is like a child and an idiot, the author of an explosive new White House tell-all said Friday as he defended his work. Writer Michael Wolff shrugged off searing criticisms from Trump and said he wasn't worried about a cease-and-desist letter sent by the president's lawyers in an attempt to stop fire and fury inside the Trump White House from hitting shelves. One of the things we have to count on is that Donald Trump will attack. He will send lawyers letters. This is a 35-year history of how he approaches everything, Wolff told NBC's Today Show. He added that the president's reaction and subsequent press coverage have only fueled interest in the tome. "Where do I send the box of chocolates?" he said. Wolff's book paints a chaotic and salacious tableau of Trump's first 9 months in office. It was made available in bookstores on Friday, after its publication was moved up due to high demand, and has already hit #1 on Amazon. Trump slammed the Wolff's Chronicles on Thursday, tweeting, "I never spoke to him for a book. Full of lies, misrepresentations and sources that don't exist." The author told Today he spoke with Trump for several hours while working on the book, and that he interviewed people who met with Trump on a daily and sometimes minute-by-minute basis. Many of those closest to Trump questioned his intelligence and whether he is mentally fit for office. Some referred to Trump as a moron and an idiot, according to Wolff. "The one description that everyone gave, they all say he is like a child," Wolff said. "The need for immediate gratification. It's all about him. This man does not read, does not listen. He's like a pinball just shooting off the sides," he added. Wolff said he was stunned when Trump hit him and publisher Henry Holt and Company with a cease-and-desist letter on Thursday. "This is extraordinary that a president of the United States would try to stop the publication of a book," he added. He then laughed off Trump's assertion that Fire and Fury was full of lies, saying he has recordings and notes of his interviews with staffers. "My credibility is being questioned by a man who has less credibility of any man who has walked on earth to this point," Wolff said. White House Press Secretary Sarah Huckabee Sanders continued to criticize the book on Friday and call Wolff's account of West Wing access. "Look, we said they spoke once by the phone for a few minutes, but it wasn't about the book. They had a very short conversation. But he never interviewed the president about the book," she told Fox and Friends. "And he makes it sound like he was sitting outside the Oval Office every single day, which is just not the case." Former Press Secretary Sean Spicer also went to bat for his former boss, telling ABC's Good Morning America on Friday that some of the quotes in the book are true, but the context in which they are given aren't. Wolff, asked about former White House strategist Stephen Bannon's comments in the book and his public feud with the president in recent days, said on Friday that the focus must remain on the men in the Oval Office. "The president has tried to put this book is about Steve Bannon. So let me say very forthrightly, this book is not about Steve Bannon. This book is about Donald Trump," he said. Bannon, who helped Trump create the populist image that propelled him to Washington, has fallen out of the president's favor since leaving his West Wing gig in August. The fallout continued Friday as Trump bashed Bannon on Twitter and commended the Breitbart-backing billionaire Mercer family for cutting ties with his one-time right-hand man. The Mercer family recently dumped the leaker known as Sloppy Steve Bannon. "Smart," Trump wrote.